Some of the reasons HOAs are taking people to court are f***ing insane.
Man's instinctive need to hate the HOA.
There was one where the HOA was fining this guy $2,200 because the initials on his mailbox were no longer accurate and he refused to change it for 6 months. The initials on his mailbox were no longer accurate because his wife of 24 years died of cancer and he didn't want to take her name off the mailbox. And they took him to court because he didn't want to take her name off.
Are you serious?
And these are the people that you want to be in business with. You want to buy a house with an HOA? Well. What if I told you? You know, the things that are happening in the world today, you know, the economy's going down, you know, things are going up in price. What if I told you HOAs are feeling it too? And they're doing anything that they possibly can do to drum up money, to pay bills. You already gave them the money for.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Now, I can see you scratching your head. You're thinking to yourself, that doesn't make sense, Orlando. I gave them the money. Shouldn't they be able to pay the bills that they agreed upon? Well, I mean, you're dealing with the Gambino family. What do you think?
Houston, we have a problem.
We're going to talk about it. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, guys, we're getting closer to 200,000. Please hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. I have a newsletter, and it's completely free. How can you beat free? You can't. You cannot beat free. Also, too, guys, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial or investment properties, I'm your guy. I've been in Atlanta for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment and the description, guys. Listen, we've talked about HOAs constantly on this channel, and I've said to you guys, and I've yelled it from the rooftop, do not get a property with an HOA. Stay away from condos.
Don't do it. You'll regret it, man.
I get it. You guys love living in the downtown cities and in the mix of things because you think if these guys said that they're going to do what they said they're going to do, then why wouldn't I do it? And then you got the bill. Then you said, I don't understand, Orlando. They told me that they were going to take care of everything on the outside. Why are they charging me $2,000? And I would say, I'm going to show you. Because just like everyone else is hurting, HOAs are hurting too. They need money to take care of all the bills that they didn't pay. You know, some would say, well, where did the money go? And then I would say, I don't know. Maybe into members' pockets. Maybe to pay for overpriced things. Maybe they gave a contract to someone that was their friends. I don't know. Listen, these are all just thoughts. That I'm not saying any of this stuff is true. I'm just saying that when you look at it, you have to wonder. We gave you so much money and you did nothing. Let me just go ahead. Let me go ahead and just show you.
My HOA is foreclosing on everybody's house. So, if you guys remember last year, I came to tell you guys that my HOA was threatening to put a lien on my home and start the foreclosure process over a $22,000 assessment that I refused to pay. My HOA had been wanting to do some construction on all of the homes, and this was something that was well underway before I purchased my home. I ended up finding out through meeting minutes and talking with neighbors that not only was this something that was planned as far back as 2022, but neighbors who purchased their home around the same time as me did get a disclosure that there was a siding project that was slowly approaching. I am allegedly one of two people who did not get that notice according to the HOA. And so my HOA said that I could pay them the money back on a monthly basis for the next 5 to 10 years. I declined. I don't think that I should have to pay you anything for this. So I knew, you know, I've been getting a lot of letters. I've been working through this, but I knew that they were trying to come after me, put a lien on my home, etc. However, a new person came knocking at the door. It was the construction company. The construction company is now saying that the HOA, my HOA board has not paid them. And they have not received all of their money. And the houses have been done for months. Like I'm saying, like for months. And apparently they didn't get all their money. And so now they're putting a lien on the homes, which that process I think has been done today.
The HOA board said, can we do those 4 payments in 4? They want to get on the Carter plan, guys. Did you hear that? The organization that's supposed to take care of you and your property. Remember, all the outside, that's what they say. We take care of the lawn. We take care of the outside. If you get hail damage, all of that, right? Remember, you pay for it. Aren't you guys paying like $600, $800, $900 for an HOA fee? I have seen the HOA fees are more than the mortgage. Oh, come on! And I get it. I would be mad too. If I paid that much, and then at the end of the day, these guys come up to me and they say, we don't have enough money to pay for what we just did to the houses. We know you guys paid us enough, but we just don't have it. And then the person that did the work, the construction company, says, they haven't paid us. We're going to put a lien on each of these homes.
Say what?
Now, you would think to yourself, Orlando, that's not fair. They can't do that. They can, and they will. And here's the funny thing about it. The HOA has in fine print, all the way in their contract somewhere, that at the very end, ultimately, you're responsible. That's right. You're responsible. Because what are they going to do? Are you going to let your house have a lien on it? Are you going to let the utilities get turned off? Are you going to let your house go through the full foreclosure process?
It's an evil world we live in.
But let me guess. That's not enough for you. I get it. Someone told you HOAs, most of them are bad, but there's a couple of good ones. But how do you know which one is good? How do you know which one is bad? Oh, that's right. The budget. I forgot. Did you guys know that HOAs have budgets? But here's the funny thing. They're not public.
Wait, what?
Let me tell you this. As a lender myself, every single time someone comes to me with a condo and I say, well, let me see their budget. Let me see exactly how they're spending the money. Do you know how hard that is to get for people? And it's not because the person who's buying the condo, the person who's selling the condo, doesn't want to provide it. That's not the case. It's the association. It's the HOA dragging their feet. They don't care. And here's the thing that people will not tell you. If the budget for the HOA isn't good, you cannot sell the property. Because no lender will provide financing for that HOA or any condos that are associated with that HOA because it is deemed that this budget is upside down. If a financial institution is saying, we're not going to do it, should you? But what's worse than that is, what if you buy the condo and you're stuck in it? And this is you. Now you have a property that you can't sell, that you cannot sell. The only person who can buy it is a cash buyer. But listen, I'm just a guy on YouTube. I have the experience. You ain't got to trust me, though.
You know what I just love is paying $300 a month for an HOA that's supposed to take care of the front yard and all of the surrounding areas of the community, just for it to look like this. Jungle in my front yard. All of this is also supposed to be dead, by the way, all this year, because the HOA decided to stop turning on the sprinklers, probably because they didn't want to pay for landscaping
They're trying
services.
to save money, guys.
These weeds are taller than my nephews. I swear it's been over 6 months since they've touched anything. And yeah, I know, I could do it myself, but I'm not gonna because I pay for it to be done for me, and I'm the youngest of 3, so I'm a stubborn little and that's not gonna happen.
I would actually agree with you, not because of the stubborn thing, but you shouldn't touch it. You paid for it, so why is it your responsibility? Because here's the funny thing. The HOA goes 6 months without cutting the grass, but let you not cut the grass for 6 months. They're going to send you $10,000 in fees, and they're going to foreclose on your house. So they're going to foreclose on your house, take your property away, and then you're still going to owe them the fee of $10,000. Make that make sense to me. They can do it, but you can't.
We're talking stupid.
Now, everybody can understand that that's not fair. And we all know that HOAs don't work on if things are fair or not. But does that mean that you should buy an overpriced home with overpriced fees for life? Let me explain this. For life. You will be paying HOA fees that go up for life. For life. And let me repeat this. It will go up forever. You telling me something that you're paying $300 to $500 on, what will be the price in the next 10 years? Oh, wait, what do you think the price is going to be? Let me ask you this. Will this additional cost of you paying, I don't know, $700, $800, will this affect your budget? Will this hurt your budget? It will, won't it? Mm-hmm. Also, it makes it unaffordable. But what if I also told you, not only did you overpay for the home, but your insurance, taxes, and everything else is going to go up? Does this seem, guys, listen, just make it make sense to me. Does this make sense to jump into a home that has an HOA? That you know is having issues. And listen, I don't get it, but I see people still buying properties in Florida. Imagine that. You're still buying properties with special assessments only because these guys told you we're getting rid of property taxes. We might get rid of them. Buying properties today thinking to themselves, well, property tax will be gone, so this will be well worth it. But why are we still not talking about the HOA special assessments? Did those disappear? No, they didn't. Oh, man. So who's going to pay for that? Who's going to pay for it? Because we all know the HOAs aren't going to pay for it. You. But just in case you thought to yourself, Orlando, 1, 2, oh, those are only 3 people. There's no way. Okay, we understand they could take your house and they're going to foreclose on you. We understand they're not paying their bills and they're still going to foreclose on you. And then they're going to make you pay that fee. Okay, we all understand. We also understand they have no empathy and they care nothing about you and your family and what you're going through. They care nothing about it. We all know that. But what if I told you that HOA doesn't even allow you to allow people to stay over your house? Huh? You want to invite some friends that you've known for 10, 20 years and you say, hey, just stay at my house. Not at this HOA. We don't allow anybody. You told us you had 2 cars? That's the only amount of cars that we need to see in the driveway. You don't believe me? Let's take a look.
HOA sent me another letter. They told me to cease activity immediately.
What activity is that?
That's my second notice. What in the what? It's been raining. I was on vacation and I seized all the activity. But they literally pulled up yesterday and took a picture of my SUV and my son's car in my driveway. At this point, I'm feeling harassed and I have every right to have friends or family over here in my neighborhood. So HOA is really ticking me off at this point.
They won't even allow your own son, your own daughter. Heck, family, friends, that ain't happening. If you do that, we're going to fine you to death. And not only are we going to fine you to death, if you don't pay the fines, we're going to take your property.
This is not funny.
This is what you guys want to deal with when you're dealing with an HOA. This is what's in your future if you deal with an HOA. And listen, and I try to tell people, I try to forewarn people and say, look, I understand in most communities, HOAs, you can't avoid them. I understand, but you better do the research. You better do the research because I'm telling you, if you can avoid it, avoid it. If you can't avoid it, do the research. That's all I'm saying. A lot of people buy into these neighborhoods and they think, oh, the HOA is just going to be some invisible person or entity that won't say a word. And their only job is to make sure that people don't destroy the neighborhood. Sounds great, right? Until you figure out you can't paint, you can't have people over. You need to, if 1 inch of grass, you can't plant trees. You can't even do that. Oh, you want to play outside? There's a time limit on that.
Come on, man.
Oh, you want solar panels? You got to go through a 4-month process with us before we can even allow you to do it. And if you give us an offer we can't refuse, we may be able to help you out for a price. Imagine that's what you want to deal with.
Hey, so we just wanted to let you know that association that's supposed to be paying your utilities, they aren't paying. Oh yeah, this has been happening since 2023. Oh yeah, they owed $88,000, but now it's down to a solid 67. You know, the money missing is our problem, but it's kind of up to y'all to figure that out now. Yeah, so everybody always talks about there's good and bad about the HOA, but at this point, I'm considering that there may be some criminal behavior happening. So obviously I don't want to get into it too much because who knows if there's going to be like legal, pursuit at anything about this. But I just thought it was really funny. I get home yesterday and my entire neighborhood, everybody has notices on their doors. And it's like utilities, like water. I'm like, okay, like what is this about? So everybody has an HOA fee that they pay to the association, who then disperses it to who gets paid for all of that. Apparently they have not been paying it, or they haven't been paying it on time. I'm sorry, is that not your whole job? Is that not your whole purpose? Guys, I don't even know what to do in this situation. It's funny, but it's not funny. But, yeah.
See, the funny thing about that is I like to describe HOAs like, you know how you've heard of that bad accountant for artists, and they never paid the taxes. And then the artist comes out and goes, I don't know, why am I getting in trouble? He didn't pay the taxes, and I gave him the money. I gave my accountant the money to pay the bills, and he stole it. He stole it. But what does the IRS say? We understand that he stole it. We're going to take him to jail, but you still need to pay.
Come on, man.
That's what's happening with the HOAs. HOAs are like, listen, 66,000? We ain't got that in our account. The money that we normally would have, we spent a little bit much on the Christmas party. We spent a lot, but that money you're looking for, we just don't have it. And your bill, your utilities, they're all going to get shut off because the water company, the sewer company, the power company, they only work if you pay the bill. And we didn't pay the bill, so there's nothing we can do about it. Either you pay the bill or your power gets turned off or your utilities get turned off. That's what the HOA says. And you think to yourself, well, they should go to jail. And they might. And I say they might because we all know HOAs have a slew of lawyers looking over the contract saying, put this in, put that in, put this in, shift blame on this. No individual will be blamed. We're all an entity. And this is the reason why I say, stay away. And I know. There's going to be a bunch of legislation, a bunch of stuff that comes out in your local area, in Florida and Texas. They're all going to say the same thing. They're going to say, we're going to get rid of this pressure that HOAs are giving you. We're going to make sure, that you can now see all the things that HOAs are doing. Now, it's a little bit too late because they've already stolen the money. I mean, make that make sense to me. They've already stolen the money. But listen, guys. We're going to make sure that they are working for you and not the other way around. That's what we're going to do. And they're going to be held accountable. And guess what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to work out this thing with the taxes. And we're also going to work out the thing with the insurance. You guys just got to give us time. And the time that I mean is like 10 years. And this is the reason why it's so important for you to put you and your family first. Do that before you do anything else. Make sure you save. Make sure you budget. Make sure you're trying to get your financial self together. Do not do things that you see the masses doing. The overpaying on houses, it's in the name. Not budgeting, you know it's going to happen. Making sure that you keep your head on the swivel for your job, they're doing tons of layoffs. Anyway, guys, listen, I could probably talk for another hour. But here, listen, guys, if you love content like this, please join the Patreon. We do exclusive videos over there. You will love it. You won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get you into your first rental property. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.